What's going on, everybody? Today we're checking out the Bravely Default 2 demo that's available now on the Nintendo Switch eShop. This came out the other day. It was shadow dropped after the Nintendo Direct. I have not played it yet. I wanted to give my impressions, play through it, and see just how this game actually is looking, how it's coming along. We don't have a release date for the game yet. I'm thinking it's going to be maybe September, but I'm thinking more maybe even like November. Now, they did say with this demo, this is basically going to be kind of like with Octopath Traveler, in it being basically just a demo to put out to then get feedback on so that they can finish polishing up the game, finish making it look nice. And then I suppose your save for this demo is going to travel over once the game actually comes out. If you choose to buy the game, you can just pick right up with your save. Square Enix, they've been doing that for everything from Dragon Quest to Octopath Traveler to a couple others. Dragon Quest Builders, even. Worth 4 crystals to keep the world on an even keel. Their guardianship, the sacred duty of the royal family of Musa. But then one day, the kingdom is overrun and reduced to ruins, and the crystals taken by force. Things have not been the same. The nations of the world have been beset by countless odd occurrences.
Gloria of Musa, at your service.
But all is not lost. Princess Gloria was able to flee the destruction and has since resolved to restore all 4 crystals to their rightful place, and in doing so fulfill her duty as the sole remaining scion of her ill-fated line. Her quest has been an arduous one, but she has made some friends along the way. The hero of our tale, a sailor washed up on the shores of this world from parts unknown. The name of this young wanderer? Seth. A scholar seeking to unravel the mystery of a book bequeathed to him by his mentor.
Alrighty. Elvis is the name.
The impressive Elvis. Yeah. Oh yeah. All I can think of is that the Elvis impersonation that was in Doug back in the 1990s on Nickelodeon, when Doug Funny got the leather jacket from his grandma and he was trying to impress the girl, and he was standing in the mirror like doing the Elvis impression. Just cut to it.
Excuse me, Miss Mayonnaise. You're looking mighty fine.
Alright, so now that that's out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and just keep getting on with this. Just totally epic music. Why is this here? We got that. I'm fairly interested in this game for the Nintendo Switch. And like I said, I do think with them working on it and taking feedback and us already being almost to April, that this game might be a little bit later in the year. We might see this in October. We're not exactly sure with the current state of everything going on, E3 being shut down. We're not exactly sure what Nintendo's bigger games are going to be, but I have a feeling that this is going to count at least for one of the slots. And this could be maybe like a September game, probably right around my birthday. That's unless they run into more problems or they need to iron out the game more. If enough people play this demo and they say, hey, it's fine, here's just a few slight things that you could work on, and it doesn't take them a long time, maybe this will come out then.
To see dear old Savalon half submerged like this is, well, it's a shock, to say the least.
So at least we got some voice acting.
It's because of one of the crystals, right?
It would seem so, yes. The water crystal is here. I'm certain of it.
So I actually like that, when you can choose to read it yourself or go with the voice acting. Based on just a few sentences there, the voice acting is pretty up to par. I mean, it's not bad. Some people might say it's going to be cheesy.
Sweaty around these parts, eh? I could do with a little something to wet the old whistle.
First drink will taste all the sweeter once we've done something to earn it.
That's right.
Aye, I suppose you're right. Well, let's take care of business first. Then we can get down to some serious pleasure.
So yeah, so far
He really does make it too easy.
the feel of the characters and the dialogue, it's not too bad.
Hey guys, So, you find anything out?
Even though there's just the background for the town, kind of the map in the background with the characters laid over it and they're talking to each other, it's a little bit more submersive than the ways that a lot of more current games do it. Sometimes it'll just be text. Sometimes it's just completely cheesed out. It's cheesier looking. There's no voice acting, and then you just have to read while these character models just kind of wiggle and waddle or do the same action over and over while they sit there and nod their head and move their hands. So it looks like they've done a bit of work here to try to avoid some of that.
Aye.
We're gonna have to go look there.
Interesting. But how do we know it's not just idle gossip?
In the absence of any alternative avenues of investigation, we have little choice but to at least go and take a look, wouldn't you say?
Yes, let's do that.
Did she tell you where exactly these ruins are to be found?
She said to plot a course south of the city. But we need to be careful. The way I hear it, the place is crawling with monsters. You guys ready to do this?
I actually think they've done a good job with the dialogue and building up the story using the background and the character models talking to each other. A lot of games don't pull that off very well, and I think they're actually pulling that off pretty good here. So we're gonna go see more of the game. Let me know what you guys think so far, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more stuff like this, whether it's demos or regular game reviews. I got some of those, different commentary, live streams, thoughts on products, some news videos, and just doing whatever I want to do here on this channel. So thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed. We're almost to 200, 1 year in, with over 100 videos. So I don't know if that's very good or very bad, but I would appreciate you joining this awesome village that I've helped build up. And now we're going into the Overworld. That's the music I'm talking about. The little map in the corner there's pretty nice.
Okay, let's do this.
Now it's gonna tell me all about everything.
Guess it's my turn.
I gotta say, the enemy character models look actually really good. They're like, they're pretty clear from just from the way that they look. They look really like clean and like crisp, and then you have the background that's kind of wobbling in the heat, but it doesn't look bad. They look pretty decent, especially when it shows the from the back camera view, where it's showing the front of my characters and the back of the enemy characters. I'm pretty pumped up for this game.
Come and get her. You didn't like that, did you?
But my dinner's ready, so I got to get going. So far, I like the combat.
It's my turn.
It's of course Octopath Traveler that sort of took this style from Bravely Default. So they're kind of similar in that way, even though Bravely Default kind of originated it. But we've seen other types of systems kind of like this throughout the years, certain games. But it's still fun. Everything looks good. Everything sounds really good. I definitely implore you to check this demo out, maybe even actually check the game out or buy the game when it comes out, which, like I said, I have a feeling is going to be like a September release, right around that Link's Awakening, Switch Lite, Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch, right around that time. So let's see, press start, we have the party chat. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip that conversation. I don't really feel like doing that, but here we go. I'm surprising the
Let's stay
enemy.
focused.
the enemy character models have like a certain like sheen to them that's pretty nice. Like this giant pig here. I mean, he's not just shiny and plasticky looking. He's kind of shiny, but the skin on him, even with these goblins, they're back from right there. You can see their spine. It looks really good. I think they actually did a pretty good job on the variety of like the environments. This one looks different. You have the sky, you got stars twinkling. I can of course set the battle speed faster or slower. So that's actually cool. You can repeat, you can do battle info, you can flee. You can just quickly attack. You can kind of just get this stuff out of the way. So you can use your brave points to basically do a better attack or to do extra defense, essentially. So one of my characters is already dead because I'm not really playing too strategic here because it's just a demo. We're just checking out the demo. And I stupidly just wasted a potion on somebody who's dead. So you can tell that I'm definitely not paying attention here. But we can also cure. I guess Elvis, he can take the cure. 4 hits, 27 HP, not very effective. We have 2 Phoenix Downs. We'll use the Phoenix Down. We'll get Adele. We'll wake her up. But yeah, here we got the rocks in the background. It's now nighttime. You can see the sky. This is I want to say that because this was a 3DS game that I had sort of lower expectations, and the demo's been out a few days and I haven't played it yet because I've been busy playing Animal Crossing, Star Wars Jedi Academy. I also have not checked out the Panzer Dragoon remake. I might be doing that. I might be doing a video on that. Not exactly sure if I want to do that yet. There is a limited run games collector's edition and physical. Well, it's really just a physical, and then you can also get the Saturn box that has the Panzer Dragoon remake art, and it has the Nintendo Switch logo on it in a Saturn case. And I mean, that's $60 just for this, or it's $40 for just the Switch cart in case, but then it's an extra $20, so it's $60 to get the Saturn case. So you're basically paying an extra $20 for a Saturn jewel case, which is a bit ridiculous, and I do feel that these companies are they're taking advantage of people who think these things are actually incredibly rare or limited time quantity. I mean, there's going to be enough of these made, and it has a month pre-order on it, so they're no longer, limited run games are no longer making 2,000 of a copy or 5,000 of a copy. I always feel that they've kind of lied about it, about how many they made, because all of a sudden you couldn't find them, but then you could see them and find them on eBay, which, sure, those are just your scumbag resellers who just pre-order a bunch of them, buy them, and then sell them on eBay, but you'd also find them at conventions 2.5 years later, after people think that the game is gone and rare and that they're lucky that they got a copy, and then come to find out that they aren't the only ones with a copy, because there's plenty of them out there and plenty of people are getting them at these conventions. So now that they are more established and they have more of a name to themselves, it does kind of seem like they've taken advantage of mostly Switch players. Sure, they have PSP and PS4. Alright, so I died. So that concludes this demo. I just wanted to give kind of a brief video on it, giving my thoughts on it, letting you know what I think. And I think this game is actually worth checking out. I'm actually pretty excited for it. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. There will be more stuff like this going on in the future, so I just want to say once again, thank you for checking this video out. D-Dub here. Not the source, but hey, I'm a source for all sorts of different gaming-related topics and reviews and discussions and demo playthroughs, edited videos, and a whole bunch of other stuff like that, mostly Nintendo Switch related, but also a bunch of retro content. Gonna have a whole bunch of that coming up. Don't forget to add me if you are a Animal Crossing New Horizons fan. Check out my Nintendo Switch code down below. I need some people to play this game online with. So with all that said, more Animal Crossing stuff coming up in the future. I'm D-Dub, and I hope you have a very nice day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.